One of the things I wanted to talk to you about, I wanted to play this, but we decided we shouldn't play it. We don't want anybody to have any sort of a way to get it down. The episode of you when you're on The View, when you were running for president.
Right.
Donald Trump is a billionaire, a real estate mogul, and a television star. But does he really want to add President of the United States to his resume? A lot of people would like him to.
You got introduced as our friend Donald Trump.
Please let's find out, and please welcome my friend, Donald Trump.
That's right.
Whoopi Goldberg gives you a big hug and a kiss. Joy Behar gives you a big hug. Barbara Walters gives you a big hug. They all loved you.
How you doing? We're so happy to have you. Whenever you're on with us, we're very happy.
We love it.
They're talking about you in such a favorable light. The audience was cheering, and then you actually started winning in the polls, and then the machine started working towards you.
Joe Biden knows how to do this. Trump.
Yeah.
He tends to just...
Melania Trump is suing The View for $100 million in a defamation lawsuit that has caused a stir in Hollywood and media circles. Her decision to take legal action comes after some comments made on the show during a recent episode. These remarks were more personal and controversial than the usual discussions, and they upset Melania to the point where she decided to sue. This rare move has led to debates about free speech, media responsibility, and how public figures are treated in today's fast-paced media world. The lawsuit centers around comments that suggested Melania was unhappy during her time as the First Lady. Some of the statements even questioned her marriage to Donald Trump. These remarks not only attacked her actions as a public figure, but also her personal life. Given Melania's typically reserved nature, it's understandable why these remarks would upset her. The hosts also criticized her choices as First Lady, including her handling of White House traditions and her role in public initiatives. One comment described her as indifferent and unwilling to take on her responsibilities, painting a negative image of both her personal and professional life. Melania, known for being private, wasn't going to let these accusations slide.
I think she hates him.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay, so we can all
That's a
agree on
given.
that. That's a given. I also think that she wants to take him out. She does not want to be the First Lady anymore.
They agree with you.
She doesn't want to be the First Lady. She's destroyed the Rose Garden. Who hates Christmas? Melania Trump hates Christmas. She doesn't want to decorate for Christmas. She doesn't want to have anything to do with him. She doesn't want to sleep in the same room with him. She can't tolerate him.
If you average out the View hosts, among the dumbest people on television. And it's like they say the thing that people are thinking, but they say it very directly, so they expose whatever truth.
But Whoopi is certainly not the brightest person. And what she just said just doesn't make any sense. It's just like so silly to say.
Instead of issuing a public statement or ignoring the controversy, she chose to take legal action. By filing the lawsuit, Melania is not just trying to address her hurt feelings. She is also taking steps to protect her reputation and set a new standard for how public figures are treated. This legal action is a bold move to show that false and harmful stories about her life will not be tolerated. This isn't just another celebrity feud. It's a serious legal battle that could have far-reaching effects on how the media reports on public figures in the future. If Melania wins...
Because I do want to get back to this point with the left and Melania Trump. Why can't she just be her own woman and have separate...
And she can.
And so why all that criticism? I mean, that was gross from The View. And look, The View is not the litmus test of America. We don't think that.
They were afraid of that remark. That was their problem.
So why did they handle it that way?
It could force media outlets to reconsider how they approach personal or speculative topics. Talk shows, news programs, and even social media platforms may need to adopt stricter rules, ensuring that personal opinions don't cross into defamation. This could lead to more careful and well-researched reporting, which many believe the media needs more of, but the lawsuit also raises questions about free speech. Some critics argue that cases like this could discourage open discussions about public figures, creating a chilling effect on media freedom. The challenge is finding a balance between protecting individuals from false, damaging claims and allowing the press to keep powerful people in check. Melania's lawsuit brings this issue to the forefront and forces society to think about where the line should be drawn. The timing of the lawsuit is also noteworthy. It comes at a time when Donald Trump is facing his own legal challenges and media controversies. Some believe that Melania's lawsuit could be a calculated move to shift attention back to her.
It is the show that people love to hate.
Yes, that's true.
They get so much hate watching viral clips of them saying ridiculous things. I mean,
Yeah.
it is a rabies
and away from her husband's problems. It might also be a way for her to assert her independence and take control of her story, reminding the public that she is more than just the former president's wife. Regardless of the timing, the comments made on The View were deeply personal and potentially harmful. One of the most shocking claims was that Melania disliked her husband and didn't want to live with him. This kind of statement not only invades her privacy, but also has the potential to harm her public image. For someone as private as Melania, it's hard to ignore such remarks. Her decision to file a lawsuit shows her determination to protect her reputation and make it clear that this level of invasion is unacceptable.
Comments about Melania Trump. The former First Lady appears to signal her support for reproductive rights in a video out yesterday.
Individual freedom is a fundamental principle that I safeguard. Without a doubt, there is no room for compromise when it comes to this essential right that all women possess from birth: individual freedom. What does my body, my choice really mean?
And this take is pretty shocking.
I think she hates him.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay, so we can all
That's a
agree on
given.
that. That's a given. I also think that she wants to take him out.
Wow. I mean, that is violent. They've got to stop talking like that about a former president who's had 2 assassination attempts. I mean, that's just...
Melania's fast legal response is uncommon for someone in her position. Most public figures would release a short statement or wait for the controversy to die down. However, Melania's choice to pursue a $100 million lawsuit shows that she is serious about addressing the issue.
Allegedly, he was cheating while Melania was pregnant.
That was all. That's not going to come in front of the jury, though. The judge has ruled that will come up.
We're on television now. And then after Melania gave birth to the baby, he found Stormy to strip around with, right?
Yeah.
It's like people should look at him and say, you know, what kind of an insecure jerk are you? You know what I mean? It's like, oh, my wife's pregnant. I'm not attracted to her big belly or something. And now she's paying attention to the baby and not me.
This isn't just about clearing the air, it's about setting a new standard for how public figures should be treated by the media. The lawsuit has sparked discussions about media responsibility and the right to privacy. Legal experts believe that if Melania wins, it could set a precedent for how personal details about public figures are covered. It could force media outlets to be more careful in their reporting, ensuring that they stick to verified facts and avoid speculation. On the other hand, some worry that this could limit the media's ability to discuss important issues involving public figures and might restrict free speech. Critics have varied opinions about why Melania is suing. Some accuse her of using the lawsuit to gain publicity, especially considering her husband's ongoing legal troubles. Others think it's a necessary move to hold the media accountable for crossing the line. Whatever the reason, this case is likely to have a significant impact on how the media operates in the future. The lawsuit also highlights the difficulty of balancing fame and privacy. Public figures like Melania often face criticism as part of their role. However, there's a big difference between fair commentary and harmful speculation. This case forces people to think about where the line should be drawn when it comes to discussing the private lives of famous individuals. If Melania wins the case, it could lead to big changes in how talk shows like The View handle sensitive topics. Media outlets might adopt stricter rules, focusing only on verified facts instead of spreading rumors. This could lead to a healthier media environment where public figures are treated with more respect. However, it could also spark debates about whether such changes would limit the media's ability to hold powerful people accountable. The stakes in this case are high. With $100 million on the line, the outcome could have a lasting effect on both the entertainment and news industries. This lawsuit isn't just about money, it's about changing the rules for how the media covers public figures. Regardless of the outcome, the case is likely to start important conversations about free speech, privacy, and the responsibility of the media. This case is more than just a headline. It could be a turning point that changes how the relationship between public figures and the media works. Whether it leads to more careful reporting or sparks debates about free speech, the outcome will have a lasting impact. Melania's decision to stand up for herself has already made